morning, top of the Tuesday morning. Got to go to some place this morning. Hey, but I'm up, man. Finna do a little cool 20-minute, 30-minute live. Y'all get on up in here, man. Hey, my front soldiers. Y'all see the names. You see the names in the description. So many names I can't put all in writing, right? But basically, man, these is the people from my neighborhood. My neighborhood inspired me and give me the strength and the courage to do better, to turn my life around. I never wanted my little homies to experience what I experienced in life. See, I commend dudes who some of my homegirls, Tam Bam, Tori, Lisa, you understand what I'm saying? Christy, you understand what I'm saying? Those are the ones who inspired me. It's numerous of people from my hood that has given me the courage and the strength to turn my life around, man. I love my hood. I love my homies. I love my homegirls. I'm not one to put 100 on the 10 or 10 on the 2. You understand what I'm saying? I'm always keeping 100, no matter where I come from or where I'm going. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. Sometimes it ain't who you know, and it's what you know. Bolo, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do? Shouts out to my boy Belly Mel, man, Kev Mack, Gangster Cartoon, and everybody else, man, out here that's real, man. Let's stay on the positive narrative. Let's not have, how you doing this morning, Michelle? Let's not have all this bickering. Again, as always, somebody has sent me something to watch. Damu, what's up? Somebody has sent me something to watch, man. And it's a trip. Every time somebody tell you a tale about their experience in jail, the county jail or prison, they never lose. They never lose a fight. They don't never take L's. They always get a win. And that's not what's happening, man. I done took L's in my life, man. I done took L's in my life. And my L's was some good ass experience that I turned into benefiting me later on down the game, right? And basically what I'm saying, when it came to that county, LA County Jail, when it came to Cripism and Damuism in there, when they had the gang modules, man, let me share something. Every time I went to a visit from High Power or from 4800, I was in cuffs. I was in cuffs, and the police never took the cuffs off till they cuffed us up to the visiting, right? I remember one time we was coming out of 4800 going to the roof. We wasn't cuffed up. And OSS was in front of 4800. The OSS office was in front of 4800. We come out, and Lord behold, guess who I see? Marcus 9, China Dog. He was cuffed up on the bench out there. As soon as I seen him, I said, "Oh man, you good? Ain't nothing finna happen. Ain't nothing finna happen. We don't watch this." I never been one to want to steal a brother while he was cuffed up. Story time, what's up? I never been one to want to take off my enemies because they're cuffed up. And this the cold part, something about my cripping, how my cripping was. Once I had went to the pen and came back down from the county, people was getting me called down if I can get money and get some shoes and shit. Bloods wasn't my enemy in the county. I would never rush a blood unless they attack me. You understand what I'm saying? Or pose some threat. They can shout their hood out. I'm going to shout mine right back at them. But that wasn't the name of the game. So when you be hearing these dudes saying who they got on and who they didn't get on, let me share something with you, man. That's difficult to believe, man. And in 84, 85 in that county jail, Crips couldn't get passes to roam around the county if we was in the Crip march. You couldn't. Only time you came out the Crip march, you came out with an escort. You understand what I'm saying? And when they put us in the tank, we would be in a tank by ourselves going to court. It'd be just a Crip tank. We wasn't put in the main line tank. I remember, man, somebody had got me called down. I went down to Compton Court. By this time, they still got the gang modules, but they're allowing the gangs to go in the mainline tanks with the non-affiliated dudes. And I ain't taking nothing from no Bloods, man. But listen to me. In Compton Court, Bloods wasn't going in the mainline tank when they first allowed us to start going up in there because they knew they was outnumbered. They knew they was outnumbered. And the only Bloods I seen come in there was E from Lewisport. He the one to start putting me up on death row. It was E and Tom Slick. That was the last time I seen Tom Slick from Westside Peru. And he was a trustee in the county. And when they took the cuffs off me, I walked in the back and told Tom, said, you ain't nothing gonna happen to you in the tank. I told E the same thing. When we came back, I was on the 3,000 for the game margin, right? When we came back, E talking to Bone from Non-Deuce Bishops, B-Bob Watts. And I'm in the hole, and the blood margin was on Abel Road, and the hole was on Denver Road. I was on the hole, in the hole, and I heard the brother E do. He said, man, That OG Crip upstairs, straight. And Bone did, he said, yeah, that's Inch in front of the big brother. That's Bam. Bolo from Swans was in there. And that good singing dude, I think his name from Sinister from Swans was in there. That brother could sing his ass off. He used to sing, right? And the brother was in there saying, man, that dude wouldn't let nothing happen to me. And he wasn't scared. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So when you hear these dudes say, a Crip, watch this, man. In the county jail, if a blood would have caught me slipping in that county jail, they wouldn't have gave me a fair one. They'd have packed me out. That's gang banging. And that's what to be expected when you gang banging. You understand what I'm saying? So when you be hearing these dudes come on these channels trying to put 100 on the 10, the 10 on the 2, they're exaggerating their stories, man. It ain't no one-man wrecking crew in the county jail, man. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't no one collective that was a wrecking crew. It was collectives that put work in. You understand what I'm saying? They did more than what others might have did. But there's no need in trying to exaggerate your story, trying to make yourself more than what you into being. Your respect come on how you conduct yourself in jail, man. If you conduct yourself like a buster, you're going to get treated like a buster. If you conduct yourself like a soldier, you're going to be respected and treated like a soldier. That's why so many Damus embraced me and would start calling me they big homie, because they seen my get down. It was Crip dudes in the pen, man. The prison started changing. The dudes like me and Sumo and them was rolling around, going to these new pens. You had Crip dudes that was intimidated by our presence, so they'd tell these young dudes, oh man, don't fuck with Bam, man, he's CCO. Because they was intimidated by the collective of CCO. They was intimidated based on what they heard about us, that we with the business. But I'm here to tell you, man, all Blue Notes wasn't with the business. All CCOs wasn't with the business. The collective was with the business. Some of us was on the front line putting in work. I was just so happened to be one of them dudes that put in work. And that ain't something to brag about, man. What it is when you hear me sharing my experience, strength, and hope with y'all, man, it's showing you that I turned my life around and I ain't on that negativity no more. That I'm trying to open the eyes of these young brothers that saying prison ain't cool. If you think going to jail is cool, I'm here to tell you it ain't cool. Because one time in my life, I thought going to jail and going to prison was cool. That shit ain't cool, man. You lose more inside of anybody jail than you can gain. I don't care about you knocking abroad. I don't care about you having a sack in there. That shit is nothing. Your freedom, losing family members takes a lot out of a person. And I lost a lot when I was in prison. My mother, my father, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, homies, homegirls. You understand what I'm saying? That shit took a lot out of me. It didn't take a lot out of me where it made me say I want to go to the PC yard. None of that. What it took out of me was the stupidity. It took, and it gave me strength to saying, hey man, open your eyes, Bam. It's something more than prison. Your life does not have to consist of you being in prison all your life. It's something better. You have a purpose on life, on earth. And I had to figure that purpose out. Through the grace of God, I figured that purpose out. God has put the right people in my life, and he's taken the wrong people out of my life. You understand what I'm saying? We all grow up with that peer pressure. We trying to impress other people. You don't think I never tried to impress people, man? I tried to impress Sumo, Scorpion, BJ. Big BJ from Harlem. I don't want nobody to get that twisted. You can't really be a buster in California behind the walls and act like you wasn't. The Crips and Blood history books is real, and no busters are allowed. Say it again, Damon. A lot of people don't get that. I'm not biased when it comes to Cripism, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you it was Crips that was busters. I'm gonna tell you that was Damus that was busters. But every person you ever hear come out my mouth, I have the utmost respect and love for them. I speak of them with admiration. Cuse is one of my greatest mentors in prison. Marcellus, Sumo, Big Heron, Russell Capers, Tabari, Pretty Tony, and numerous other dudes, right? LB, you understand what I'm saying? It was because dudes like that I was able to survive. And I got my uncle up in the house early in the morning. What's up, Unc? I'm going to tell y'all something too, man. I tell a lot of people I was telling Belly Mel this. This dude right here, my uncle, Too Pretty Kenny. When I came off the porch, man, I seen his name on the wall more than I seen anybody's name on the wall. Too Pretty Kenny. That dude been knowing me since I was 12 or 13. I had a crush on his sister. She was always standing in New York, this pretty ass long hair. And Too Pretty Kenny told me what they say. I remember your little badass walking up and down the street. I love my uncle. He did a whole lot for me. He's helping me. Even today, he'll get at me and tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I love you, Too Pretty Kenny. Time to grow in the house. So I'm here to let y'all know, man, my channel, I'm getting kind of teary-eyed because my channel is based on a lot of love for my people. I love my people. I love being black, man. I don't like the drive-bys out here. I don't like seeing innocent kids lose their life. That ain't what it's about. And to a major degree, not a certain degree, to a major degree, man, it makes me regret ever becoming a gang member. Because I love the kids. I don't just love black kids, I love kids. And I don't see what man in his right mind want to harm a child. And this is what we got to grasp. Black folks, we got to start loving each other and respecting each other. The kids is our future and we must protect our future. Gang banging is for losers, man. I don't care what nobody said. I was a loser at one time in my life because I dedicated my life to Crip. I was willing to die for Crip. What sensible, smart, sane person want to die behind the color of a bandana or some concrete he ain't gonna never own? Let's wake up and show these people that we can turn a negative into a positive by rebuilding our community, uplifting each other. We got to learn how to love and respect each other. That's what it's about, man. I don't care what nobody say. Again, I have a lot of love and admiration for dudes like Too Pretty Kenny, man. Them ain't just my big homies. Them dudes that earn titles as being big brothers and uncles in my life. Too Pretty Kenny, one of the founders of The Pocket. I still look up and respect this brother. That's my big homie. That's my uncle. I love this man. And I'm going to continue pushing the narrative that they taught me to push. And my agenda is peace. My agenda is to uplift my people. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because I got something to do this morning, man. Y'all got me kind of teary-eyed. As soon as Too Pretty Kenny tapped in, got me watering in my eyes. But stop feeding into some of the stuff that these dudes be saying. Now you got them. I knew somebody was going to put a picture up of Brick Baby and Sicmic with the gay dude. Hey, man, I don't have nothing against nobody's sexuality in America. But that dude is not a Crip. This is what these shows is trying to say. That dude is a Crip. That dude ain't no Crip. I don't care what nobody say. I'm here to tell you he's not no Crip. I don't know why people like doing that and why people persist on prostituting themselves out, allowing the puppet master to pull their strings to validate some form of stupidity. Instead of all these dudes get on these shows and want to bicker, talk about another black man, but you don't never hear none of them saying, "Hey, let's have peace in our community." And if the show you on and your puppet master ain't allowing you to push an agenda of peace, not having black on black violence, you should stop going on their show because they telling you they're your number one enemy and they don't care about you nor your community. We have done too much destructive damage in our own community. We have been black men's Ku Klux Klans in a black man's body far too long, and we must eliminate ourselves from that picture. It's time to be a proud black man, bring the spirit of Malcolm X and George Jackson back to life. Learn what your parents taught you. You young sisters and you young brothers that's parents on here, y'all talking about each other. That ain't what parents do. They don't belittle each other for their kids can see that form of stupidity on YouTube, for their friends to see what one father is saying about the mother and what one mother is saying about the father. You're embarrassing your kids when you do that. That shit is embarrassing, and y'all need to wake up and smell the coffee. We do not have to feed into negativity. It's about what we want, and the option should be peace in our community. Shouldn't be no other option. Let's start standing up, represent each other better than what we're doing. And with that said, man, I want y'all to hit that like and subscribe because I got to get in the shower and get ready to get out and handle my business this morning. Y'all hit that like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to this realness, man, that I'm going to always put out there. I'm the gatekeeper, Cripism, die moving in this blackness. I wake up black, I go to sleep black. I love being black. I'm not trying to walk a mile in nobody else's shoes but my own. What's up, Bam? Can we talk about all the brothers and sisters getting together and protecting that security guard? Hey, man, I got a couple of minutes with that. I was highly, highly impressed with that. What bothered me with that, not what I seen, it's about what this dude, Taz TV, saying. It's down south, we with this type of behavior. We with this type of protecting our own. Like, we don't do that out here. The same thing happened out there could have happened out here. So I commend them brothers. But it was still brothers standing up filming it. You see it on Pippins. Stop. These dudes get on their shows and try to make like they state is downer than this state. Stop doing that, brother. Them was just black men that had a black man conscience that said, I must come to protect that brother from another mother. Now, if you ain't got that in you, stop trying to make it look like somebody else ain't got it in it because you ain't got it in you. Because that could have, listen to me, if I'd have been there, I'd have helped that brother too. Wherever I go, if I see another race getting on a black man, I'm going to help that black man. You understand? So that don't just happens in Alabama. That happens in California. That happens in Chicago, New York. Wherever it go down at, trust and believe, a brother going to come to that brother aid. Even if it would have been a Damoon, I seen that. I would have ran to his aid. So I commend them brothers for taking a stand on their blackness. They're saying this brother must have our protection. So let's stop trying to say what state is downer than the other one and which one ain't down. Stop doing that. See, that's the shit that gets me mad about YouTube, man. How these dudes using that, what happened, to try to say, oh, down south, we more serious about blackness. Say, check this out, man. Y'all go through the same type of shit we going through in California. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all was so goddamn protective about what was going on down there, trust and believe, Crips and Bloods wouldn't be down here. Y'all hurry up and stopped it, but you didn't. Everybody follow a trend. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't like following trends. I like setting them. You understand what I'm saying? So don't try to belittle one state because of what happened in another state because you've seen these brothers. Commend your race for standing up for each other. Because them brothers that ran over there, we don't know if all of them was from Alabama. Them were just some black men. That's what I'm worried about, that they were some black men and they defended another black man because these Wahoopies was getting on them. They did what a black man's supposed to do, protect their brother from another mother and protect their community. And they did what they had to do. And with that said, Black Joker, we're going to talk about that on my next live, man. I'm going to do a live about 2 o'clock. We're going to talk about that. I should be through handling my business. We're going to definitely talk about that. That would definitely be the topic, my brother, because I love being black. So ain't no state harder than another one, man. It's a lot of us need to wake up and smell the coffee and see the bigger picture. These dudes, especially these dudes with these shows, they like making themselves look like they tougher than everybody. Then they want to belittle one state, try to put their state up. The South is harder than the people down there. We defend our blackness. All right, brother. All right. Won't you start showing us what you doing besides you talking about it? Won't somebody come on there and co-sign the shit you saying that you do, that you don't do, but you commend another brother for doing? See, that's what I don't like. You understand what I'm saying? But I commend them brothers for doing that. And a lot of more of us need to start doing that in our community. And by that, I mean, let's come together as one. Let's come to, if we can defend a brother against some whoopers trying to rush him, we can defend the bullshit that goes on in our community. It's about rebuilding our communities. I don't care what community you in. Ain't no ghetto harder than yours, man, or mine. You understand what I'm saying? And the early bird get the worm, baby. So it's all about this. Love one another, respect one another. That's the name of the game. Black folks embracing blackness. And on that note, Bam gonna shut it down. If ain't nobody told you they love you this morning, BG'Bam love you. Hit that like and subscribe. Support the channel. Peace.